Hi, I'm May, and this is the very first video on my new channel, The Strawberry Nook. So welcome! I'll be doing lots of building here on the channel. The first few builds will be cherry blossom themed. But there are more ideas on the horizon, so let's get started with today's build.
The campsite to me has always been an eyesore. I never know where to put it or what to do with it, and I did come up with a little plan of how we can make the campsite into a hotel, basically into a Japanese hotel, which is gonna look so cool if it works out the way I have it imagined. Here's just a little sneak peek of what we're gonna do.
Let's go! I think the hardest part about starting a project is to find a place to put it. For me, since we're gonna do the campsite, I wanted the river to flow right in front of it. So I'm gonna have to find a place where I can put the river nicely, preferably in a horizontal line, which is gonna go here. It's not that serious. It's just an island. It's not that serious. I think I'm satisfied with this area right here, and I had to do a little bit of terraforming to dig out an idea. Dig out because we're digging. I should just stop already. A river right in front of this street here. So we will be keeping this one, and no idea what we'll do here, but that's for later me. Or for later May, I guess. So in order to know what I'm doing, I just want to path out approximately where I want things to go. What is your native fruit? I think mine was pears, which to be fair is my least favorite fruit in Animal Crossing, just because I prefer the other colors over green. I'm just gonna grab a few trees that can go by the river, and then we will place them along it so we can build that before getting to the actual build. They will be fairly close to the street, and I don't want them to block all the view. Oh, now I have to do a little bit of math. So I do still want a little path on the side. So there's gonna be a little bit of fencing. Then the actual build, which will take quite some space. At least that amount, I would say. If we want to give ourselves a little bit of extra room right here, I think I'm gonna do the center pretty much where the stone is. So let's put our trees down. I don't want them to keep growing, so I'm gonna have to put these nursery pears right behind. Hopefully no one will see. Since I do have a third one, I'll just put that here. That one here, and then test out the street. It is quite okay. I think it's okay. Usually I don't like my streets to be blocked by anything, but in this case I don't want to push the river even further down, so I think we're good. I do want at least a little indication of where the build's gonna go, so I'm just gonna extend the street a little bit. This should do it. Let's grab my handy dandy storage shed from the other side of the island. Of course, where else is it gonna be? Found her! And the building can begin. But now the exciting part starts. I know for sure that I want the Zen fencing around the build. And I'm gonna need all my azumaya gazebo. Is that what they're called? Yes. Oh, I fear I'm gonna have to order quite a few things. And I can't decide which color of simple panel I want to use. Preferably the lighter one, just because I want the builds to be a little lighter than what I'm used to building. But we'll see. So we're back, it's the next day, and we're gonna head over to Harv's Island so we can get it recolored because it's not the one I want. Honestly, I kind of wish that the people or the animals on Harv's Island would come to our island instead. Like, maybe they could offer you to have a little shop somewhere on the island. Like, I know the island is cramped already. There's so many villagers and just so much to build. But I think it would be really, really cool if Reese and Cyrus could have their own shop on my island. Especially because Cyrus, I need you, buddy. I need you. The fact that he can customize things that I can't, I need him all the time. I keep traveling back and forth for him. Hello. There's the gazebo. So let's check the colors. We got this mossy one, the dark brown, which I think I used that a lot in the past, but this time I think I'm kind of digging these colors a little more because of the roof. I do like that this roof is darker, but this one, I don't know, seems more natural and it's called the natural. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for this one. We're gonna be chatting for a long time, Cyrus. I've got a lot of jobs for you. So the first one I recolor. Then we've got the silver panel, which I think I might have enough in the right color. Though I'm not sure. I'm just gonna, you know what? Now that I'm here, I'll just use his service. I got this beautiful shoji print, which fits perfectly with the simple panel color. I'm just gonna have to speed things up for you guys. It's the next day and now it's time to actually start the build. First, I'm gonna open up the Island Designer app because we do have quite a few constructions to work on. And let's go. So first things first, I'm gonna place some Zen fencing around the whole build. I'm gonna be starting right here to make a cute little entrance. And then, oops, I'll continue all the way around. Well, since I don't know exactly how big the build's gonna be, I'm just gonna go until here maybe, and the same thing on the other side. Do we have enough space for a possible path? Maybe we should be fine. So first things first, I'm gonna place a gazebo. Oops. My pocket's empty. All right, let me grab a few items that we need. So for sure, we're gonna need 3 of the gazebos, as well as quite a few storefronts. I think I'm gonna go with 6 for now. Maybe a few more. And what we also need is gonna be the kerokeroppi hallways. So I'm just gonna grab 2 of them. 1, 2. Actually, let's just go all in. And then I'm also gonna grab some simple panels. I previously changed the design to be a shoji pattern. So that's like a rice paper wall. This should be good. I hope. We'll see how often I'm gonna have to reach for this. So first we're gonna put down the gazebo. Since I do want this to be further in, next one is this. So it's gonna have to be 4 by 4 big. The fence is gonna go right here. So that's perfect. No worries. There'll be enough space for my little path. Oh, why is this so tedious? And why am I just... why do I just keep building the most unsatisfying way? Like, I should just build a straight line or something. So next is gonna be 2 storefronts at the front. 1 and 2, and then 1 on the side. And I think I'm gonna cover the edge, which is gonna be a little ugly, with a tree perhaps. So 1 more goes here. I actually want them to go all around the whole build, which I can't do right now because I don't have enough, to be honest. But that's a later my issue. So the stone is just gonna mark where I can put a tree, and I think this will fit very nicely. Now let's decorate with some of the simple panels, and then I want to put one of the kerokeroppi hallways right in the middle. So 1 and 2, and then the hallway right between, so it nestles in there real nicely. I think I'm liking that. Perfect. Okay, so let's repeat the same thing on the other side, and I'll be right back. So I just noticed that I forgot to push them right in. Good. So we're gonna have to do that next. And it's all fixed. Good. Now we're gonna finish the other side right with another storefront, 1 more kerokeroppi hallway, as well as 2 more simple panels. Really hope that I ordered enough, but I feel like I'm gonna have to do another little shopping spree before we can finish this project. That's for sure. So this is looking real cute so far. I wonder if I should add 2 more of the simple panels right here. This might actually look really cute. Like that. And then 1 more over there. Oh, I have an idea. So there's these cherry blossom lantern, and I think they would go perfectly right there. So I'm just gonna grab them real quick. Oh, it's called Blossom Viewing... Blossom... It's called Blossom Viewing Lantern. Wow, why was that so hard? I do have to say, that's perfect. That's literally perfect. Now the next step is to put another gazebo up on top. But before I do that, I'm just gonna put some flooring. I have these wood patterns. I made them myself and actually I'm not very happy with them. So most likely I'm gonna be overriding them very soon with something else. But for now, this one will do. The reason for that is because I don't want any of the green to show through, which would just take away the illusion of the building that's gonna happen here. So it's all gonna be covered in some nice wooden flooring. I could actually use the real wood flooring from the Island Designer app, but that always leaves this little grass edge on the side, and the edges is like the most important part. So unfortunately I can't be using that. Now I did not calculate, so I'm gonna have to get down here and add a little bit of extra space actually, and we will just put the storefront back another time. So the reason why I did that is because I do need to be able to climb down later on. So we're gonna be putting one more gazebo up here, as well as some simple panels in front. I want to try to just put 2 in front. I only have 1 more left. Could we do another kerokeroppi hallway perhaps? Let's try that actually. I'm just gonna have to climb down real quick and see what it looks like from the front. I don't want it to be too repetitive. But I think this looks not too bad actually. We could place like a little flower right next to it, like maybe something's growing there. Let's see what we've got. I don't want to put more of these though. Actually, they would also be super cute up there. Oh dang it. There's just too many cute things. I'm thinking maybe like a plant. Though the blossom viewing lantern is the second option. Ooh, we also got this paper lantern. Ooh, this one. Okay, I think we do have a few good options. So let's go ahead and see which one feels best. So what do we think? I am liking it. Actually, I am liking it. What if I put an actual cherry blossom? That would mean quite a bit of terraforming. Like I would have to do the trick of how we can put something up on the edge. I would have to remove everything. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Now we're talking. This is much better. I love how the flowers peek out. Yes, that's perfect. Let's keep going with that side, and then I'm just gonna copy everything on the other side. I could actually put another blossom viewing lantern right here. That's because there's so much space between this one and the one on the other side that it does feel not too repetitive. So we can finally remove this one and put the storefront back. Yes. Yes, I think I do want another tree to be right here. I hope it's not gonna look too cramped. It's not too cramped, I think. I think it fits there actually really nicely. So let's keep going. I'll just cover the rest of the side with one more storefront. And I think that is it for this side. Now I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of magic. Okay, hear me out. I copied the start, but then I remembered the Zen fencing looks so nice as a part of the roof. I added that on top, which meant, however, I did have to shove everything else 1 block back, so it didn't look quite like the other side. And I do have to admit, I do prefer this side, so I will be repeating that same thing on the other side as well. However, I also thought of maybe swapping out the kerokeroppi hallway up here because it did look quite repetitive. And so first things, I'm gonna put a simple panel, but I do have another design on it. Let me show you. This is the regular, and then I do have another one which looks like this. Right here looks kind of weird, but from down there it's gonna look like there's glass panels so you can actually look inside. I think the illusion is so nice. I really want to keep it like that, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now there's a little bit of space, so what I'm gonna do is I do have this little clothesline pole. Look at that. It looks like someone's living there. I mean, it's a campsite. It's gonna be a hotel, but for sure someone's gonna hang their clothes out, right? Now let me put the gazebo back, and then you're gonna see how it looks like. Tell me in the comments, please, which side you prefer. But so far, I would say left one has so much more character than the right one. Let's try the little magic trick again. Behold. Ta-da! Okay, so I do have to say I love this one so much more than before. It's got a lot more character, and the little detail of the Zen fencing just adds to it. I'm loving how this is turning out. Let's keep going. Now it's gonna start being a little more difficult. We want to put the campsite in the back of this, but also... Oh, hello? Oh, there we go. But also, we don't want this to look like the building is ending here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another layer right here. Just 2 blocks. Well, I'm gonna extend it a little more so I can actually place some items on top. Hello. I'm just gonna put 2 blocks here in order to put a little storefront right on top. And you're gonna see what I'm... Hello? You're gonna see what I mean in a second. So it's gonna look like the building is basically extending up there. Let's see how that looks like. I'm just gonna add the storefront first, both of them, and then hop over. Did you know you could jump on these? If there's just 1 block in between, you can jump between the second levels. That's so fun. I'm for sure gonna use that somewhere else on the island. We could put another like simple panel or maybe just flower or a lantern or something. I take back everything that I said. You can't see it anyway. So maybe we'll just keep it. Put something there so when we walk through it's gonna look a bit nicer. Now, how big is the campsite again? Looks like it's 4. I should have checked that earlier. Okay, so that's 3 blocks, but for sure you're gonna need at least a little bit of this. So that makes 4 by 4, which is gonna be a little more difficult. I thought you could just, walk towards it and have it centered, but of course not. Of course, Nintendo doesn't want anything to be centered here. So we're gonna have to have a little bit of space in between. Let's just mark out where the campsite's gonna go approximately. So we do have these short simple panels that we could put in front of the storefronts. Well, so I hate this. Oh, this looks awful as well. Maybe we're onto something. I think this could actually work. So I think I'm gonna have to order them. We are back. First one here. Yes. Okay, perfect. Great, that looks good. We do have to put some more simple panels over here because I don't like seeing the back. Perfect. Let's run back to resident services and go talk to Tom Nook. I should have enough bells in my pocket in order to move the building. So I'm just gonna stand as close to the edge as I can when I try to place it. That's actually one closer than I expected. Perfect. So we're gonna have to frame all of this, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna put storefronts all around, as many as I have. I hope I have ordered enough. I know for sure that I ordered at least like a dozen, but we'll see how many that actually is. Okay, great. We have 5 more and 1 more that we could customize, but honestly, I'm not running over to Harv's again, so I'd rather order. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? No, no way. Okay. Oh, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. This was intentional, obviously. Let's decorate this as if this was the inside. I'm actually shocked. This goes right underneath the campsite. It looks so good. This makes it so much better than I expected. I really did not think... No way. No way you're doing me like that. Okay, but to be fair, this one is the most hidden part of it, so I don't care. As long as this over here looks fairly realistic, I'm fine with it. I'm just gonna put them everywhere right now, so I don't have to do that later on. It was meant to be under the first gazebo anyway, and I just forgot in the beginning, to be honest. I think I'm gonna push these 1 block back as well. I just think that I prefer if it's a little further in. Oh, and maybe I could put some stones underneath the lanterns just to give it a little more depth. Oh, this looks really weird actually. Honestly, let's quickly put these back in place. Oh yeah, that does look a lot better, I think. I don't have much of a plan for this part, so I'm just gonna make it look like an interior of sorts by placing the hallways all around this. That was not intentional with the leaves, but it actually looks kind of cute, so I won't complain. I'm just gonna put a few more details over here, and I think I'm just gonna put a flower or something. Wait a minute. Yes. 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 So I'm really not loving the back of these, so I'm just gonna move them, and then I'm gonna put simple panels in the back of all of these. I decided to go for this one. Oh, for this design this time. Let's see if we can put all the keropi hallways on the other side as well. And I did find the cypress bathtub, so maybe we could make this area here look a little bit like a bathroom of sorts. Is it called cypress? I'm not sure. I'm not good with pronunciation. Oh, this is cute. I think I'm just gonna put another flower over here, or perhaps some items over there first. That's cute. You can barely see it, but whatever. I'm not loving those storefronts up there anymore. I'm kind of considering changing that. Does look like it almost connects up there. Oh, that's so good. Dang it. Guys, what do we do? Do we get rid of them so we can see more of what's behind? Or do we say, oh, it's fine? I do love the front more. And I know for sure that I will appreciate the front more often than I will appreciate the inside of this. So I'll just keep them. I will do one last magic trick to finish the exterior. Just a little. And we're finished. The last thing I did was literally just add a little bit of greenery and some more details, such as this little can over here, this mossy garden stone, the bamboo, flowers, as well as some more stuff on the street over here. So we got a little bike, some more greenery, weeds, bushes, some capsule toys, and I decorated the little lake, not lake, the little river over here. This is the finished product. It looks so much more difficult than it actually is. I can't wait to seeing anyone's creations. Rebuilding this with your own little twist. What do we think? So we still get this little inside corner over here, the seating area, the little bath. We got the campsite, of course. So this is the most useful campsite I have ever seen and ever built. And I do think this is one of the best things I created in Animal Crossing. I'm really excited to making this the actual first thing to show up on my new channel. So let's hope for some more fun builds to come. Please subscribe, leave a comment if you want to, and I'll see you soon. Bye!